Hey everyone, Dash Attack here, and today we are going to be talking exclusively about Square Enix and their current financial troubles. 3 weeks ago, Square reported they lost 22.1 billion yen and announced that they would be cutting back and writing off a bunch of games in progress, like probably low-end titles. Nothing like Kingdom Hearts or anything like that. Then, roughly 5 days ago, Square announced that they were going to aggressively pursue a multi-platform strategy. They laid off a bunch of US and EU employees, mostly in the marketing department, but possibly in localization as well. And then following that, their stock took a huge dump. A lot of this can be attributed to the failure of the PS5 to sell as well as the PS4. They signed in that exclusivity deal because of their history with PlayStation, and it didn't work out. Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 was a bomb, and Final Fantasy XVI also underperformed, though financially it did better than Rebirth. And let's also not forget the huge bomb Forspoken was. I think that really hurt them. There's no shortage of people that want to see Square Enix fail, from them pandering to the West to them censoring their own games. I'm, of course, not one of these people. In fact, I think it would be great if their next title in the pipeline were to turn things around, being both a multi-plat and a JRPG. And that, of course, would be Visions of Mana, releasing sometime this year, the 5th installment of the Mana series, which used to be part of the Final Fantasy series. From a gameplay and artistic perspective, the game looks distinctly Japanese and in line with the rest of the series. The game is also multi-platform, which means it has the potential to do better than the last two Final Fantasy games released as PS5 exclusives. The game's cheerful aesthetic and bright colors are also a big contrast to a lot of the games out there, including those past Final Fantasy games. For those that think Square Enix has lost their way, this could be a good opportunity to prove that they haven't. The game features 4 main characters, with this dude being the protagonist, and Square Enix also describes it as semi-open world. From some of the videos I saw, it seems like they have exploration mechanics similar to Genshin Impact. Val acts as a bodyguard for his childhood friend who's trying to make a pilgrimage to the Tree of Mana, one of the staples of the franchise. Other information I could gather about the game is that it will feature a class-changing system that will give you new abilities, I think both in combat and outside of combat. And for fans of my channel and those worried about censorship, the producer of this game has assured that the game will not be compromised for Western audiences, which hopefully will bring a promise of less censorship, or no censorship at all, and just being more like a traditional JRPG. When asked if the series would become westernized for a modern audience, he said, "I think the visuals of the Mana games are a distinctive characteristic, therefore it's best to deliver the game based on the developer's creative vision. For example, there are many different types of characters in the Mana series. I think the fun of the game is encountering this mysterious world and its inhabitants, and because of that, we don't have a strong focus on a particular audience. However, we do work on the game while bearing in mind that the Mana series is loved by fans from all over the world." And I think that's a great statement, because think so many like popular series that are already popular and already have a lot of fans. Like there's this incessant need to like change them to capture a wider audience. And by doing that, you might be compromising the identity of the series and appeal of it as a whole. Anyways, for those who are curious, the game is coming out sometime in the summer. We don't know when. It could get delayed, but I'm certainly going to be keeping my eye out for it. Anyways, thank you all for watching this video. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Dash attack.